Hello everyone, I'm sorry, unfortunately today's video is not our usual fun, happy videos. Today's video unfortunately has to be a serious one. Today I'm going to be giving you guys an update on Zuko's health. Basically, I've been putting off making this video because it's something that's uncomfortable to talk about. It's something I don't like talking about. It's something that I myself just internally have been struggling to accept, even though it's been over a month now of knowing this. And it's kind of just getting to that point where, you know, Zuko is on our channel all the time and it honestly just feels like wrong. Like I feel like I'm hiding something. Basically, Zuko's health issues started January 2019. We actually vlogged about it. It was during our van build. His back left leg started hurting and we took him to the vet. They x-rayed him, they examined him, all that. The reason I posted that and felt okay posting that stuff from the vet was because they told us, oh, he's fine, it's just a sprain. You know, basically they told us we have nothing to worry about. They gave us some painkillers to help him for the next week or whatever and just told us, like, you know, just be patient, he'll heal, he'll be okay. So we were like, oh, okay. All in the clear, it's all good, we're glad we took him, you know, we had peace of mind. So time went on, we were really busy during those next few weeks finishing out the van. Those few weeks kind of flew by, to be honest, and then right around the time that we had finished the van build, we noticed that his back left leg was obviously still hurting him. Before that, previously, he would not let us touch his leg at all. If we went near it, he would, you know, get grumpy. But right around the time we were leaving, he was actually starting to let us touch his leg, and when we would touch it, we would feel it trembling. Like, basically his leg was just like vibrating really fast. Obviously, that made us nervous. Obviously, you know, we didn't like that, but we kept trying to be patient and like listen to what the vet had told us. We took off, we left, and then pretty soon into our trip, we started noticing that not only his back left leg was trembling, but now his back right leg was also trembling. And obviously, like, that really freaked us out. We pretty much put us into a panic that day. So at that time, we had just got into Arizona. We were in Tucson. And so we took him to an emergency vet in Tucson. We didn't film that vet visit. That day was very scary. It was just a really bad day. And you know, it just didn't feel appropriate to film because we were really freaked out and Zuko was progressing, getting worse. So we were just extremely scared. They did blood work and the vet sat and talked with us actually for a really long time. We talked with the vet and basically what he ended up telling us and like diagnosing Zuko with is a very rare heart condition. So Zuko has some sort of super rare genetic heart condition. The doctor told us that it has nothing to do with his life or anything. It's all just genetics. Like, it would have happened no matter what. There's nothing we could have done to stop it. And it's like basically so rare that it doesn't really have a name. What's wrong with Zuko's heart is that the part of his heart that pumps the blood out to his body, it just isn't really working correctly, and it's starting to kind of essentially like scar. And over time the scar like grows and gets bigger, and so basically what that means is that he gets blood clots and his blood doesn't flow correctly. So that's why it started with his back legs. And whenever we had first taken Zuko in, because his back leg was hurting him and he wasn't putting pressure on it, the reason the x-ray showed nothing was because it wasn't anything wrong with the bones. It was literally just that his blood wasn't flowing correctly back to that leg. So it essentially was like whenever you know, like if you sit a weird way and your leg like falls asleep and then you get up and try to walk and like your leg feels like almost like little needles poking it and just feels like asleep and weird and you can't walk on it. That's basically how Zuko feels all the time. The reason it starts in Zuko's back legs is because that's kind of the end of where his blood is flowing to, and that's where it's not reaching correctly. And he's getting, I guess, like little blood clots because of this heart condition. And basically the doctor told us that there is no cure, that he's never going to get better, that he will never be back. He can only get worse. He's never going to get better. He's never going to be back to full. The doctor told us there's no cure. Zuko's never going to be able to get fully back to 100% healthy, how he used to be. He's never going to be able to like run and climb trees like he used to. All we can do is just try to slow it down as much as possible. So basically our goal right now is just to give him the best life we possibly can. This all took place a little over a month ago now. We've been struggling to accept his diagnosis, and it's hard to talk about. I hope you guys can understand. I'm sorry if you feel like we've hidden it from you. And okay, I'll start with, so for care for Zuko, this is all, you know, per the vet's recommendations. We give him CBD regularly for pain, and then we give him these, we put drops in his food, and it's for blood and lymph. Now that it's been a little over a month that we've been doing it, we definitely like think that he's, I guess technically he's not doing better, but like he's not progressing like he was before, so that's good. We've also switched him to all bougie, expensive cat food that's like super healthy and organic and all that. We regularly massage his legs and try to get the blood flowing in them better. And we do our best to, you know, let him go outside as much as possible. He is obviously not the same cat he used to be. He can't climb trees like he used to anymore. He does not sprint at animals and like bunnies and stuff like he used to. In terms of the van and van life, we go back and forth all the time and we don't really know what to do. Right now, our goal, we would love to be able to at least live out this whole summer in the van and be on the West Coast where the weather is really nice and breezy and cool. But I don't know. We're not really at a place in our lives where we were wanting to settle down and like get a place to live. And you know, like we built out a van, like we wanted to live on the road, but we just feel torn because on one hand, we want Zuko to have rest and relaxation, but on the other hand, we want him to enjoy the days that he does have where he still can walk and stuff. We want him to be outside and, you know, do stuff that makes him happy, that he likes doing. In the future, if we stop living the van life, if we go home, if we end up getting an apartment or whatever, like you'll kind of understand why. You know, we're kind of just taking it day by day. He has his good days and he has his bad days. And on his bad days, we get really freaked out and it really, really weighs on us emotionally and we don't know what to do. Just please be understanding. It's something that's been really hard for us. Our focus is making sure Zuko's happy and okay, and we're gonna do whatever he needs. Once again, I'm sorry that this video is such a Debbie Downer. Today, Zuko's having kind of a rougher day. He's in more pain today, and so yeah, I didn't want to leave him in the van. Andrew's off doing work right now, but I wanted to stay in here with Zuko, and so I just decided to finally just bite the bullet and film this video. We've been struggling to film it, but yeah, that's his update. And we're gonna enjoy every day we have with him, and we love him so much. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Deuces.